Hey guys, this is part 2 of The Legend of Benja and Bacca, and I'm going to go right into this because it kind of left me at a cliffhanger last time I read this. I don't know about you people, but I want to read that. Okay, Legend of Benja and Bacca, Chapter 2, Chance Meeting. Mitch pushed out of his wet, brushed his eyes away, moving towards the floor of the jungle. The rain still pouring on the giant leaves above, the loud slapping of water hitting the leaves was rather distracting to the young boy. As he turned back and looked up at the leaves, the first flash of lightning streamed across the sky, crushing Mitch to jump from the light. The thunder roar came soon after. As he tried to hurry through the jungle, it was becoming more worried about the moths and the bugs that could possibly appear at any moment. Can you better be where I think she is, Mitch grumbled, huffing and puffing as he moved his arm sword to his face, ready to confront any dangerous monsters. Despite the sense of loneliness, Mitch couldn't help but feel like he was being watched, being peered at through the darkness. Damn it. This is really weird. He pushed through another bush to scare a small explosion. Mitch looked up to see the leaves of the tree had been dried in a lot of smoke. The leaves were in the shape of a creeper's face, a confusing landmark and a rather silly one, but that was okay. Oaken in a nutshell. Oaken, Mr. Oaken, are you there? He called out, looking around the clearing, trying to find the hunter among the trees. However, he was unable to find the man amongst the leaves. Considered heading back when he saw it. There, on the other side of the clearing, a dark figure stood, hunched over, with his big blonde flesh from a zombie. What the heck is that? The figure seemed to be not notice his staring. Schmidt decided against his own interest and closer towards the creature, looking at the thing with slight interest and also slight fear. Billy crept down the clearing, shifting up to make sure it wasn't stand on a bench of some kind. Mitch didn't want to alarm the creature, and who knows, maybe it would make a nice meal if it retaliated. He was only around 10 paces when the creature tensed up. It lifted its head to some fear, and then with blinding speed it turned to face Mitch, eyes meeting eyes. The creature looked the exact same eyes that Mitch himself, a darker brown pair of eyes, reflecting this sense of shock, coupled by tense body muscles. It was obvious that the creature was surprised, but whether it was because he had snuck up on or because it was scared, it was a different matter. Suddenly, it span around, brown hair flying in the stormy wind. It jumped into the air, grasping onto a tree branch, swinging away from it. Now the young boy wanted to know. He wanted to see what this creature was, and now the chase was on. Except, it didn't feel like hunting. It felt like helping. The creature didn't seem to know the area. It was possibly either lost or was hiding his thoughts, and which Mitch was trained to see in their eyes. Hey, wait! He cried out, taking the short run in an attempt to reach the creature, jumping upward to reach the creature's foot, dipping too high, and then quickly fell back onto the dirt with a thud, feeling mud wash over him. But the time Mitch managed to stand, the creature had vanished into the trees. But Mitch was not giving up. He quickly stopped the direction he had seen the creature run. His tracking skills would come in handy here, being able to track something for miles in the hunt. Bent branches, slightly ruffled leaves, and small footsteps in the mud could keep him following for a while, although the storm was washing away from the tracks. His hunting skills were at their peak, and they could barely follow the trail of the creature. It was around 5 minutes later when he noticed the trail had completely stopped. Was he beaten? Did he lose his lead? But then he removed and saw the creature track. As he looked into the trees, he felt a stick fly past his face. Eyes lining, stick sank into the ground black, sinking into it. He turned to face the stick, noticing a sharp axe-like shape shown in the ground. An axe felt but surprised into something behind him, and he turned to face the tree, the eyes moving once more. What are you? The creature did not answer. Benson hung from the tree, looking at young Mitch Black, staring at his eyes once more. Mitch found himself gazed into those brown eyes, and both stood there, mesmerized in each other's gaze. There's much more than last time. They both had nowhere to run, because you could not escape the trees now, especially after Mitch had trapped it for so long. Mitch would not get the opportunity to run, especially if the creatures could have thrown an axe. What are you? Mitch cried out, feeling more confident. He had made a bold step towards the tree. The funny monster backed away slightly, trying to keep its balance in the tree. And suddenly a snap was heard, and the creature fell, as though falling to its left. A loud crunch met his ears as the creature hit the ground. The young creature yelped in pain and tried to move once more. Whoa, are you okay? Mitch asked, moving over to the furry creature on the ground. He raised the creature and managed to look at it. Its brown fur covered its entire body, nothing visible underneath the brown wisps of hair. Its face was only visible sign of intelligence. Closed eyes, shut, scrounged in pain, wide mouth let out pain grunt. Hey, are you okay? The creature opened its eyes slowly, looking at the boy above him, eyes wide with fear. Get away from me! The creature yelled in a male voice, trying to pull his way backwards until from Mitch, leaving the boy speechless and shocked. Papa told me to keep away from humans. He said they would kill me, the creature continued as Mitch stared at with fear until his pain fell onto his arms. His instant as one more, pain flooding his body and his mind. Small tears disappeared from his face, water still dripping from the bleeding spots. Let me help you, Mitch Worley said, moving over to the male creature, wrapping his arms around the creature's back, pulling the furry thing under the tree to keep him out of the rain. Mitch turned his attention to look at the monster. He needed to see where the damage had been done. Hey, where does it hurt? Creatures continued fearfully to stare at him, making Mitch feel slightly guilty. Look, I'm not going to hurt you. You need help. You will hurt me? The creature stuttered, looking into the face of the boy in front of him. Nothing the innocent boy before him. He was the same as himself, innocent, different. No, it would never hurt anyone, especially somebody injured, Miss whispered, looking at the creature, even more worried. But after saying this, he was surprised to suddenly feel himself against the creature. The creature now hugging him, nuzzled in his chest, sobbing into his shoulder. Whoa, what the? You're much kinder than Papa made you out to be, the creature hugged, tears falling from his eyes, rushing Mitch, distracted even more. Mitch didn't know what to say. Confused at the picture not showing any true signs of imagery. Confused that the creature was now hugging him. And he was confused that the creature could even talk. Who knew? Mitch, being the kind soul he was, allowed the creature to hug him. And he even hooked back the creature, his soft fur feeling rather relaxing. My name's Drum, the creature whispered. My name's Mitch replied, stuttering as he looked at the creature called Jerome. Alright. Chapter 30. Nice to meet you, Sir Bacca. Let's look down at Jerome with a tender gaze, both of them realizing each other's short heads. The fluffy boy looked at Jerome with a warm gaze. Mitch couldn't help but smile. Suddenly, from surrounding found out as the two faced each other, wondering, pondering, thinking about the other boy. Mitch was the first to strike a small sign. So, Jerome, he said awkwardly, what exactly are you? Mitch found himself flush as he said that, hoping Jerome would not take the question as an insult. He didn't want the fluffy boy to get angry or anything. I didn't mean to offend. I'm a bacca, Mitch replied in a matter-of-fact tone, looking at Mitch with a small grin. The boys sat side by side under the tree, watching the leaves beginning to fall while the rain pelted the earth nearby. I'm the son of a great bacca, and I love me an axe, he laughed, pointing at the axe engraved in the floor. Well then, nice to meet you, Sir Bacca, Mitch joked playfully, pushing the bacca to the side tree. Or would I rather, or would you rather I call you Sir Fluffy? Jerome looked at him with a goofy grin. Mitch pushed back playfully before replying. Just Jerome, thanks. Although, I am rather fluffy, cat. The stranger gave me sound, Dr. Jones said. The motorbike quickly turned back to his newfound friend, both seemingly forgotten their previous fight. Hey, why were you eating raw and fresh today? You mean what news? Joan plays with a smile. Just kidding, though. I eat raw and flesh because my species lives off the raw meat and raw meat of the world. It's just steak to death is all. Mitch hit back the lad. Glad Jerome didn't eat cooked meat. Something told him Jerome ate a lot. So you're eating those zombies for food? Mitch asked, waiting for confusion with the bacca nodded, smiling once more, seemingly brightening up the mood underneath the dark tree in the stormy night. You are pretty good at getting away unseen, Mitch reminded, thinking back to his hellish tracking. Hey, you ain't bad at tracking yourself, Bickham. Jones smiled happily, Mitch noticing a small nickname he had just received. Bickham? Mitch asked, confused, looking at the bacca, who grinned once more. It's what we baccas call standing humans in the past. But the name suits you somehow. Very much was seemingly thinking about something that he had making zone out of the conversation. You're right, the name does sound pretty good, Mitch cheerfully said, looking around at the dreamy and gloomy landscape before him. Suddenly question popped into his mind as the two faced him. Jerome, why do you live here though? I mean, you said you had a father, so where's your family? Jerome paused for a moment, then his face seemed to darken slightly. He was remembering something that seemed to haunt him. But then he became happy again as his face mentioned more. I was separated from my family. What, what happened? We were out in the fields a few weeks ago. We were in the hunt for some pigs. But then something happened. Another group of outsiders had stumbled across our group, a group that was not friendly with. Why was that? They had hated us, wanted us dead for some time, because our bacca chief had gone to the wrong side with a few months back. Baccas never forgive, and they don't forgive. When we were taken by surprise, we only had a few fanatics to kill pigs with. The two chiefs attacked each other, the chief against my father. Your father was a bacca chief, so does that make you a bacca friend or something? Kinda. You see, my mother took the children in the group along with me, and we've been forced into the jungle to get away from the other baccas. I never saw my father after that, or anybody else in the group, or even the enemy group. A few days ago, my mother tried to run randomly one evening. I asked why, but she didn't say. Suddenly, a volley of arrows descended on us. Many of the children were killed, and those weren't were taken prisoner. I could only run. I couldn't find them. I had to escape. It's horrible, Jerome. I didn't. It's okay, Mitch. I'm fine. I mean, my father's probably dead, and my mother, before she left, ran. I think she said one thing, a wish. She said to me, whatever you do, Jerome, don't look back. Go forward. Carve a path into your own world. Make your destiny, and someday you'll truly be happy. That's a beautiful thing for your mother to say, Jerome. Mitch muttered, looking slightly sad at the story. I promised her I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't go back. I would continue living and make a name for myself. Only then would I look back and find out what happened to them. Jerome, I want to prove myself to my parents that I can be a true one and I could be the best boxer they possibly could, and that I would live for them, for the group, for my people. Jerome finished after a small tear formed in his eyes. Turned to me. I slowly pulled the box into a small hug, trying to comfort the box who had just told me the story. A stranger had told Mitch his whole life story. Why me? Why tell me, Jerome? Mitch asked while hugging the boxer, letting the boxer small twist onto his hood jacket. Because we're friends, and that's what friends do. Let's pulled away from the hug as did Jerome, who was looking much happy at the moment. Mitch began to stand, slightly confused with Parker before him. Jerome giving Mitch a questioning look. Mitch took one look and quickly said, I have to get home soon, or my parents will get worried. Or Matt. Then looked down sadly to see his new friend leave. Mitch began to walk to the tree, turning his head to see Jerome sitting there with a sad look on his face. Mitch knew what the problem was, and that Jerome didn't want to be left undone. Mitch, however, had the perfect plan. Hey, Jerome, you coming? Jerome looked up at Mitch, eyes widening as he heard the boy comment. He looked at the soaked Mitch, slightly confused. Wait, what? Me? Come with you? Of course, Bigham, Mitch laughed, walking back towards the bacca, lifting him up from the tree, letting the shaky bacca get his balance. I couldn't leave friends out in the rain now, could I? But your parents, I'm a bacca, I'm a monstrous human. Who cares? You're my friend, and you're coming with me, whether you like it or not. Mitch laughed, pulling Joe out into the rain, slowly making their way back towards the village. Now get moving, and anyways, what's those my parents can try to do? Try to stab you with a sword? 10 minutes later at Mitch's house. I'll kill it, honey. Just get away from it. Just get away from it. Just get Mitch away from it. Mitch's father screamed, iron sword in hand, ready. Feel my blade, demon monster. Dad, stop it! Mitch shouted, watching as Jerome slowly began being chased by his father. He was worried and scared, especially for Jerome. Hey, Dad, he's my friend. He's not a monster. The creature brainwashed Mitch. His mother cried out, Mitch yanking himself out of her grasp and jumping in front of Jerome. Mitch's father standing directly in front of him, iron sword ready for Jerome. Dad, he's not a monster. He's a friend. You need to calm down. Mitch then looking at his father with angry glares. His father was so stubborn at times, and he only hoped that Jerome was too scared or dead from fright. I got your back, Bigham, he whispered to Jerome, Bucking on and nervously slowly entering for the door. Son, do you not see how natural he is? He lost his parents, and he's practically an orphan, Dad, Mitch stopped raising out with an iron sword towards his father. I will not let you kill him because he's one person's person on the matter. He is just like you and me and Mom. He can talk, eat, fight, and think. His hunting skills are amazing. He can even craft an axe in under 10 seconds. Mitch tried trying to show Jones' movement. He's a perfect hunter. The father paused for a second, looking at Mitch and then Jones. Is this true? He asked quietly, turning to Drover, who stand there, scared to death. I said, is this true? Yes, Jerome said, his fear showing in his eyes, cowering like a child who had done something wrong. Please, I didn't mean to harm anyone. I can help in any way I can. He's telling the truth, Dad. Mitch reassured, going to stand next to him, pulling his arm around Joe's neck. I promise you, he will not let us down. His father stood, pondering the situation, thinking Jones' possibility to use some to the group. Eventually coming up with this, while Mitch was and Roman nervously said, fine. What? Mitch and both laughed. Honey, are you sure his mother chipped in? I'm sure about. If this creature were to have steps, we would have done so by now. And he would not cower from my blade. I will inform the village tomorrow. But, Mitch, his father started, turning towards the two boys. And you, Joan, the box field. Yes, you and Joan. You have to pull your weight around here, and I'm not going to have any hunters backing off. If I tell you to do something, you do it. And if I tell you to help out, you will. As long as you do that, nothing will be wrong between us. I promise, Joan muttered, looking around with anticipation. Well then, welcome to our village, Joan. Mitch, Joan will be sleeping in your room until accommodations are made. Hopefully, you will be made welcome attention by our hunting party. Mitch almost jumped for joy as his father said this, hugging Joan in delight. The Balka pulled his plate drink. Even Mitch's mother gave a slight smile to display his friendship between the two shared. It was only then that Mitch's father noticed something rather annoying. Mitch, did you deliver Mr. Oakland's package? Mitch paused, looked at the package in his hand, slightly surprised it was still there. He quickly blushed red in embarrassment, slowed down and began to edge towards the door to his room. Something his father's announced annoyed him. Yeah, got Mitch! The ginger on both bolts towards his room, leaving the package outside, locking the door, so that the father would not get in. Mitch quickly lay down instead, iron and burned the days of X. While John sat on the floor, looking around the wooden room before him, a small crouching slate sat in the corner while a chest at the right of Mitch's bed was sat on the left side of the room. There was a shelf with different posters, all about PvP on them. One of them showed a group of people. One was wore dark grass and some old and golden ingots. The other was dressed in a white shirt and had headphones on his head. There was a blue fish-like picture, a life-size frog man, messed up eyes with messed up eyes, spaceman in a blue spacesuit and a yellow tinted helmet. Underneath these pictures was a note, Team Crafted, and printed on it in gold letters. Who are they? They're Team Crafted, Mitch replied, staring at the poster PvP Master on them. So the match is PvP and fun. They're famous for their stats in PvP. attractions there. They once went there, and I was in the Hunger Games with the frog. I beat the frog. But no one remembers since he's the easiest. That's really cool. I bet they made a name for themselves. Drones and I looking from one to another. So you want to be like them, Mitch? Of course, dude. I mean, they're the masters, and I want to be a master. It's only natural. Mitch nodded happily, quickly noticed Jerome sitting on the floor. Oh, geez, let me get you a bed, Bickens, Mitch quickly said, grabbing a small bed from the chest beside him, tossing it to the floor near Jerome. The bed began to rouse, until suddenly it was a life-size bed sitting there waiting for Jerome. A Minecraftian said. Thanks, Jerome laughed, hopping onto the bed. Well, I feel pretty tired. How about you? Yeah, yeah, that room was pretty sad. Mitch muttered, moving his hoodie and shirt and trousers, leaving them on the vest in his box. Leaving him his vest and box was the only clothing that hadn't stowed. Good night, buddy. Jerome whispered, falling into a happy sleep, glad to have become part of his family. Alright, that was chapter 2 and 3 of The Legend of Benja and Bacca. I hope you like it. I'll leave a link to that, to, a fanfic, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.